Umar Hajjaj from Yasin Youth. Question is, I think all this...
You're Palestinian, right?
I'm Palestinian, yes.
Welcome.
Very beneficial talks from each speaker. My question, Dr. Ghada, Karmi, may Allah preserve you. This is a genuine question. I'm very curious. It's not a criticism. I'm just wondering, Fatah and PLO, their position today has been silent and quiet. And Mahmoud Abbas has agreed to take over Gaza when this is over, to be in charge of Gaza or to take over the administration. So I'm just curious to know what is the position today of the PLO and Fatah in regards to this conflict. The voices are a bit quiet for us. We want to know what their position is today.
Thank you very much, Omar. Can I have, did I say the gentleman here at the front, please? If you can introduce yourself first.
Magdal Alfi, interested in better society and well-being of communities and good governance. Brother Dawood told us about the example of South Africa and Senegal regarding prosecuting the dictator of Chad, just between the two of them. And we know that there is 120 countries voting for the ceasefire in the United Nations, which wasn't implemented. So there are ways that we can galvanize, and as Jenny said, there is 136 countries recognized Palestine. Is there a way of getting something similar to what happened between South Africa and Senegal in holding whoever responsible for the genocide in Gaza now responsible? Thank you.
Thank you very much. The gentleman there in the third row, we're going to take these 4 questions. I have one written question which I'll read out, and then we'll come to the panel. And if time allows, then we'll come back to the audience. Please.
James Ring, I'm anything called the Ministry of Peace and Legal Action Against War. We took action against Tony Blair during the war on Iraq. But my question is, why aren't we taking immediate action against Netanyahu? It's obviously useful to go to the International Criminal Court or the ICC, but it'll take years. Now, if we were to propose an international war crimes / genocide tribunal to be set up by the UN right away, and I've just sent a message to the Turkish President Erdogan, suggesting that he's already been in touch with the Secretary General of the UN, saying that there ought to be a war crimes trial. But I've asked him if he wouldn't mind adjusting that to say we need a tribunal. And the reason I say that is because previous tribunals, war crimes tribunals, have led to the death penalty. And that's what Netanyahu needs to be frightened of. He won't be frightened of a case that's going to come up in a few years' time, because he'll be out of power by then anyway. And he'd probably be hung by his own people, or rather put in prison by his own people. But what would stop him, the military action now, I think, would be the fear that he might land up in the death penalty in an international arena.
Thank you very much. I'll ask Selma to come back on that. But thank you for that. And finally, Dilwar Khan, here in the front row.
Thank you, my name is Dilwar Khan from the Muslim Community Association. My question is to Dr. Ghada Karmi. You mentioned about the one-state solution. What is your opinion about the two-state solution?
Thank you. And I have a note written by one of our attendees saying, can you please pass my points to the meeting? Jenny suggests, unfortunately Jenny isn't with us, but we'll open it to the panel, to form a group to press on her government, as well as the USA and others, to do what exactly? Can I remind her of Biden's statement when he was about 40 years old, that was a long time ago, that if Israel didn't exist, that the United States would